And Helena leaders took input from the public tonight about the possibility of allowing medical marijuana operations within the city limits. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian is live in studio with more on what led up to this meeting.
Andy, tonight's event was just an informal meeting, but it's the beginning of a much bigger review of Helena's policies on medical marijuana businesses. On Wednesday, Helena community development leaders welcomed the public for a community conversation on medical marijuana dispensaries and grow operations. It's the first step in a full review of whether the city should update its zoning and licensing rules for medical marijuana businesses.
The city strives to have a robust public input process no matter what we're trying to do, and with this being more of a hot button issue, we want to start early.
The process was sparked when the city annexed some properties on Helena's west side, one of which had an existing dispensary. The city had a code saying it couldn't license a business that was permitted under state law but not under federal law. To allow the dispensary to keep operating, city commissioners voted last month to suspend that rule for 6 months and consider whether to make permanent changes to the code. Under the current moratorium, dispensaries can operate in any area zoned for general retail. Grow operations are classified as horticulture and allowed across the city. Leaders asked if any further regulations should be placed on the operations. Most of the people attending Wednesday's meeting supported allowing dispensaries and grow operations in city limits, but restricting them to commercial and industrial areas. James Thomas is the owner of the Higher Standard, the dispensary that started the review. He said they're already strictly regulated through the state, and the city shouldn't need to add more restrictions.
Anybody that's still operating in medical marijuana at this point with licenses, they're doing the right thing, and I feel like the city of Helena is definitely going to benefit for more safe access to medical marijuana dispensaries.
The Zoning Commission could propose changes to the current rules in the next 2 months. The City Commission would have to approve the changes.
We're hoping that the City Commission and the Zoning Commission will take these suggestions to heart and craft an ordinance that represents the community view.
Now, you can still submit public comments to the Community Development Department by phone or by email. They will also start a public comment page on the city website in the coming days. You can find more information on how to weigh in by going to our website, ktvh.com. In the studio, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.